Welcome everyone, and we're back with the Western Conference predictions. This is gonna be really tough. The Eastern Conference was really tough, and I gave my predictions, so we'll see what the fuck I figure out here. And let's get straight into it. So, all 15 teams have somewhat viable, well, for all 15 is probably too much. The Jazz, the Trailblazers, and yeah, that's it. Those are the lowest expectation teams, and after that, it's gonna be pretty tough to predict. I don't know if the Blazers are gonna once again be the worst team in the league, but I mean, it's probably, worst team in the Western Conference. I think it's probably gonna happen again. I like Donovan Clingan, I like some of the young players, but they just have to accumulate them, and I think Scoot's gonna, truly get all the playing time he needs this season to figure out if he can truly be the guy in the NBA, and it's gonna be some rough patches, and they're gonna be the worst team in the league, very likely. Utah could surprise people, but I think they're gonna be number 14. I think they're gonna be number 14. And after this, I think all of these teams could genuinely fight for a play-in team from the 13 to number 1 spot. The number 1 spot is very easy for me. I think OKC gets that very easily. I don't have any doubts about that. I think Oklahoma is just... I'm picking them to win the title. It's that simple for me. And I think they're just going to continue what they did last season and even improve upon that. I mean, they made some really great additions in Alex Caruso and Isaiah Hartenstein, who's obviously hurt for the first month and a half or something like that, but I still think, they're going to do fine without him. They've always, made, use of what they had. And Shea's going to be the MVP this season, in my opinion, so that's why I have them this high. And after this, it's fucking hard. It's actually fucking hard. I think the Timberwolves might be the number 2 seed. I don't know, actually. The one team that just fits at number 4 is the Nuggets. I feel like they're gonna be the number 4 seed this season. They're gonna be worse than last year unless Jamal Murray just becomes a superstar. And they get a great play from Russ and Julian Strawther and Christian Brown, which they could, and Jokic certainly could still carry them to a top 3 seed. But I feel like the Nuggets are going to be at the number 4 spot this season for whatever reason. That is. I also really like the Suns and the Mavericks. Yeah, I really like the Suns and the Mavs here, actually. For better or worse. I don't know. Could I actually see Nuggets Timberwolves, in the first round as the number 4, number 5 seed? I don't know. That might be a little too bold, but hey, I feel like the Suns are gonna be better than expected. And maybe I should put the Timberwolves at number 2 and the Mavericks at number 5. Maybe the Mavs aren't going to be that much better in the regular season, but they're going to be a pain in the ass in the playoffs. And Nuggets Mavericks in the first round would be incredible. But, this is so tough, actually. Okay, I'm gonna do this. I feel like this is gonna be the top 5. And after the top 5, it's just pain. It's just painful. I don't know what the hell to do with these teams afterwards, actually. The Clippers... with Kawhi Leonard being sidelined for so long, are gonna be tough to predict. But they're at the same time, still have a great coach. I think they've made a lot of good moves, like I said. That obviously would be much better moves if Kawhi Leonard was healthy, but he isn't. So the Clippers are gonna fall from probably into the play-in at best. But where that is, I don't know. I think the Spurs are still gonna miss the playoffs. I think they will. Could the Grizzlies make that big of a jump and be the top 5 seed? Maybe, if everything goes well, but I think we might be overestimating them a little. I think they're going to be in the play-in, but I don't think they're going to be that high. So, I think... Holy shit, this is so tough. Will the Rockets just get worse? I don't think so. I think they're going to be well coached. I think the young guys should get better, right? The Grizzlies should be better. Holy shit, this is really fucking tough, actually. This is actually fucking insanely tough. Do I think the Clippers are gonna have this bad of a season, actually? Could they have it? Sure. But it might genuinely be a race between all these teams for the play-in seats. I could see all these teams being actually really good, which is the funny thing. Anyway, which of the remaining teams is the most likely to just crash out and be out of the play-in? Could it be the Lakers, actually? If LeBron goes out, if AD gets hurt, they still have not improved that roster that much. I don't know about that coaching. Okay, for whatever reason it stopped recording. I finished my tier. I finished my list, and it goes Thunder, Mavericks, Suns, Nuggets, Timberwolves, as you saw, and then I settled at Kings, with Kings at number 6. I think they're gonna be better offensively. The defense scares me a lot, but I don't know. I just think they're gonna be better. And I don't know. I couldn't fathom to pick the Grizzlies, the Warriors, the Lakers to get there over them. Then I picked the Grizzlies at number 7. Like I said, I think they're gonna be better a lot, but I don't think they're gonna be as great as people expect them to be. And you're still worried about all the injuries with them. Warriors at number 8. Like I believe that, you know, the best case scenario for this Warriors season is all the leaps and the number 6 seed, and the worst case is miss the play-in, and I think they're gonna be somewhere in the middle, which means the 8th seed. Then the number 9, I've put the Lakers in there. I don't think they're gonna be better actually with JJ Redick as the coach, because they still have not improved their personnel, and that is the reason to believe that other teams are just gonna get better. Then I put the Pelicans at number 10 and the Rockets at number 11. I could interchange those two teams, but I don't know. I just feel like this is how it's gonna go, and I think the Rockets, the Clippers, and the Spurs could all fight for the last play-in spot. And I mean, even the Jazz could be in that fight for a bit, but I don't know. This is how I figured it out for now. It's really hard to predict this shit, actually. It's just really hard. Not much else to add there. It's just fucking hard because, I mean, there are a lot of teams on similar levels. A lot of teams that, you know, you don't know what to expect from the leap guys. And, I mean, it's the NBA. It's unpredictable a lot of the times. Besides, for me, the number 1 seeds in both conferences. And in the East, I think it's more simple who's gonna make the playoff than not. And, you know, in the Western Conference, I think the top 5 seeds I'm fairly fine on. The Suns certainly are probably the biggest, you know, bold pick here for the top 5 seeds. But after the top 5 seeds, I'm not certain about anything really. Up to the 12th spot maybe, even though the Clippers, I think, could have a season from hell in their new arena, which would be hilarious, and I think that would fit the script for them. We'll see. Anyway, thank you all for listening, thank you all for watching. Let me know your thoughts, your predictions, your bold predictions, your best, worst predictions, and whatever do you want to tell me about the Western Conference. Check out my Eastern Conference video, and I'll catch you all with the Power Forward Center tier list soonish.